Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I don't know what this was. It has been so long since I've been here on my YouTube channel. I am currently driving to school. It's 8 o'clock and I usually get there about 8:15, 8:30 depending on if I'm running late or not. And today I'm not running too late. I have 2 clients today. It's been so long since I've even made a video. I took a poll on my Instagram and so many of you guys wanted to see a day in my life video. I've never done one of these videos before, so this is going to be really interesting to see how it turns out. But yeah, we're just going to kind of go and I'll show you kind of what every day is like in cosmetology school. It's a little bit crazy, it's a little bit hectic. Luckily I decided to film today on a Monday, and today I scheduled most of my own clients. Both of them are mine, so I figured that would be, I have a hair on my lip. I figured that would be really fun, just because I never really get to film all that much. But yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, I've never done one of these videos before, so we'll see how it turns out. It's kind of crazy at cosmetology school. Sometimes I get a lunch, sometimes I don't, depending on if I'm with clients or not, which is really accurate to just the salon life in general. So yeah, I thought I would bring you guys along. We have 2 lightning balayage sessions. One of them is going to be a little bit more subtle. She's super dark hair, and then the other one is wanting to go a lot more blonde, a lot more drastic. So it's gonna be a super fun day. I can't wait. I'm just going to go ahead and get to school, and then I'll kind of show you guys from there what we do. So yeah.
Wish I had held her longer. Wish I had held her long. She was a good companion, eyes like the Grand Canyon. She was an American beauty.
Okay guys, so I just got to school. I'm about to walk in. And usually I will sign in and then clock in. So we have 2 different ways that we have to sign in. And then I will usually just go to my station. So let's go ahead and get inside and get started with our day, guys.
Eyes like the Grand Canyon. She was an American beauty. She was a long goodbye. She was the best Sun, her touch felt like a loaded gun. Wish I had held her longer. Wish I had held her long.
Okay guys, so I thought I would come on here and just give you a little bit of the information on what we were actually applying to her hair. So all of her hair was virgin. She had no previous color on it, so it was really easy to lift. I used my favorite lightener, which is Flash Lift, and I used a 10 volume. It lightened her pretty well. I didn't try to get her level too high just because I knew we were going to end up going darker. So the first time that we toned her, I actually used a 7 VB and a 6N, but I decided to go in a second time because it wasn't quite as dark as we were wanting, and I went with a 5N and a 6 VB to kind of cancel out that brassiness. And I really love the way that that second one turned out. It was kind of a little bit of an extra step, but it was totally worth it. I think after that second tone, it really gave us exactly what we were wanting, and I know she was really happy with the results. So I think it turned out really beautiful. She really loved it, and I know I really loved it too. So comment down below what you think of this toner combination. It was definitely different for me, but I really loved the turnout. So I think it turned out super beautiful. There was a lot of dimension, but it was so subtle, and yeah, she just absolutely loved it. So hello everybody. So it is currently 4:42 and I just got in my car. I clocked out of school. Let me just kind of walk you through kind of what today looked like, because it was a little bit crazy. Things kind of changed, but honestly, that's just what it's like in cosmetology school, and really just like in a salon in general. So I had my 2 clients scheduled. My first client actually ended up needing me to go over, so I had to reschedule with my second client. Normally I wouldn't do that, but these were 2 people that I actually knew pretty well, so I just decided, hey, I can fit you in on Wednesday. So my second client for today is coming in on Wednesday at 1 o'clock instead of today, because my client today, we actually had to tone her twice. So this happens sometimes. It is what it is. You just kind of have to like go along with it, and yeah, things just happen like that. You kind of have to just go with the flow. So yeah, we lightened her, and she got to like a level, I would say like a level 6. She was pretty brassy, and she wanted to be fairly dark. So the first time that we toned her, it just wasn't dark enough. So I went in a second time with toner and actually used a 5N, and these are Redken shades of Q. I did a 5N and then a 6VB, and that gave her a really pretty ashy but subtle balayage, which is really what she was wanting. Totally out of the norm for me, because I really do a lot of like super bright blondes and really cool blondes and just like really drastic transformation. So this was super fun for me because it was a little bit more subtle, but it actually was not difficult, but it just kind of threw me for a loop. So I thought that the toner that I was using was gonna be pretty good, and it did tone her pretty well, but she was so much lighter than what she wanted to be, and so we went in and we just went darker, which happens. You have to be honest with your clients, and you just have to kind of go with the flow, but communication is key. I would say that more often than not, like, this was an amazing day and it was such a growing experience, and things didn't go exactly as planned, which is always going to happen, but as long as you're communicating with your client and really listening to your client, usually it's always going to turn out good. And today it definitely turned out good. I think I have some clips of that and I showed you guys that, but it turned out so beautiful. It was exactly what she was wanting. It was not too cool, not too warm, very subtle, just gave her some really nice dimension. Inside in the light, you couldn't really see it that big, like, of a difference, but it was just subtle enough to kind of make her feel like she had a little bit of dimension in her hair. Really beautiful. I absolutely love the way that it turned out, and honestly, this just kind of happens. Sometimes days, like, you just have to, clients will cancel. Friday I actually had like 2 clients cancel back to back, so things like this just happen, but I thought I would bring you guys along and kind of show you guys a day-to-day kind of routine. I wasn't able to take my lunch. I kind of ate my lunch really fast while she was still processing, but yeah, it actually turned out really well. I got done with her probably at around like 2:30-ish, because no, like 2:45-ish, closer to 3, which is a really long day considering we started at about 9:30. That's a pretty long day. That's a long stretch to have a client in, but I really wanted to make sure that she walked away confident with the style and the service that I gave her. So I knew that since after my second client canceled, I knew that she was going to be my only client for the day, so I really wanted her to love the service that she got today. So I was really taking my time, really focusing. The blend was beautiful, the tone ended up being amazing, and even though we had to go in and tone her that second time, I'm really glad that we were able to do that, because I feel like it just kind of added that extra oomph and really gave her that deep, nice dimension that she was wanting, and it helped her balayage look super subtle. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was just kind of all over the place, but that is really a day in my life. Some days I get a lunch, some days I don't. It just is the name of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that I have not made a video in so long, and this was the video you guys wanted to see, was a day in my life. So Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys want to see more like this, more in-depth hair transformations. I would love to get those up for you guys. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see a get ready with me as well, so comment down below if that's something you guys would like to see. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you guys like this, and subscribe because it really helps me out. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.